Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here today. This is Sheikh Muhammad Ali. I'm here today to tell you about the Failure Festival. Uh, on my Failure Festival page on Facebook, people are asking me as to what the Failure Festival is all about. Well, to start with, one of my friends, Dr. Khalid Khan, who works at the Department of Science and Technology in Peshawar, he invited me over and asked for a one page profile on LinkedIn for the Failure Festival. I was invited by him as a speaker, and I frankly did not know what the Failure Festival was all about. So I went on the internet and asked Uncle Google as to what it is about. And I was surprised to learn that for the last 2 or 3 decades, failure festivals have been conducted, are being conducted in the West. And what they do is they invite people over, successful people over, to come on stage, stand up in front of teeming crowds, and tell them about their failures and how they turn it into their successes. And that's all there is to it. That's what the Failure Festival was all about. So what I did was I started writing on a piece of paper as to what my failures were. I thought maybe I would have 3 or 4. But when I started writing, to my surprise, I wrote 15. And it was amazing actually. So I went there along with a friend who drove me there from Islamabad to Peshawar, a 2.5 hour drive. And I went there and I was amongst the 5 other speakers. This failure festival was conducted at Chai Khana in Peshawar, and it was amazing actually. It gave us a platform to talk about our failures with the younger generation and tell them as to how we turned it around, if we did, and how we bounced back and where we are today. So it was kind of contagious. On the way back, Visal Khan, this lawyer friend of mine, we decided to have our own failure festival in Islamabad. And it was just like that. While sitting in the car for 2.5 hours, excuse me, on the way back, we decided to have our festival. And lo and behold, we had a very successful failure festival on the 15th of June, this June 2019, and I invited about 8 people over, out of which 6 came. We talked to Faisal Mushtaq, who's a good friend at TMUC, the Millennium Universal College, and he was gracious enough to give us his place, his auditorium, and we conducted this failure festival. So basically, to reiterate what the Failure Festival is, we invite people over who come and speak to our audience, which is usually between 30 to 50 now. It may rise in the long run, whereby the local people, local entrepreneurs, local working people who talk about their failures in life, their personal lives, their professional lives, their family lives, their personal lives, their trauma, their failed marriages maybe, and give inspiration to the people, the audience, as to it's not the end of the story. So we all have failures, one or the other, and there's nothing wrong in having failures, because if we don't fail, we will never succeed. We don't know what is the taste of success until we don't fail. So that's all there is to it. So our next failure festival will be on Sunday, 4th August 2019, which is just around the corner in Aptabad. We had decided, some people were asking us as to why not in Karachi, Lahore, Peshawar, the bigger cities, Faisalabad for that matter. But we thought that everybody is going there and having different kinds of events, programs. If you go and see Facebook on a daily basis, you have all kinds of programs, events, workshops, seminars taking place in bigger cities. So we thought, why don't we start small? Why don't we go to the smaller cities? We have a population of 200 million in this country, and we need to go out. We need to share our experiences with people in smaller cities. So that is the whole idea. We're going to Ahmedabad. We have 7 speakers now to date, and they have made it big. They're like us, simple people, yet they have failures and in their lives, and they are courageous enough to talk about their failures, open up to the masses, whoever's there to listen, and hold their hand and take them along in their journey. So that is what it's all about. I would like to take this opportunity to invite you all over. Come join us at the Failure Festival in Ahmedabad at Comsat's University Ahmedabad. Dr. Shah, Afzal Shah over there is gracious enough to provide us his support and his language lab, which can seat about 60 or so people. And we are going there to have a party. So come rock with us and be a part of the festival. Come listen to us, come listen to our speakers, and let's take it from there. So see you soon in Ahmedabad, and then Attak, and then Wah, and then Murray, and then Gujrawala, and then Sahiwal, Sargoda, you name it, we'll be there. So come have fun with us. And thank you very much for joining our Facebook channel. We have 4 directors there. Myself, Sheikh Muhammad Ali, Visal Khan, who's a corporate lawyer, Mr. Kashif Khan, who is an associate professor at ICRA, Mr. Wasim Abrar, who's just coming from Medina. He's winding up there. He runs a business there. So these 4 bunch of people, crazy people who have their jobs, who have their personal lives, who are married, who have kids, real people. So we are doing this on a voluntary basis. It is time for us, people like us at our ages, to share, to give back to the community as to what we've learned, our successes, our failures. So this is what we do. And we party, we rock hard. So come join us and be a part of this celebration. You take very good care of yourself. Allah Hafiz. Bye-bye.